Hello again out there to all my fellow agate lovers. Let's do another rock slabbing video. How about we take this beautiful rock that my wife Kendra found out in West Texas and we'll get some slabs off of it. As you can see, it's very much an agate rock. Almost completely made up of this chalcedony right here. Now from the outside, it looks like it's very plain. You see there's no signs of banding or color. So this may be a rather boring slab, or it could be really interesting. I don't know. We're going to make a bunch of slabs though, and we're going to take a close look. If we're lucky, once we get inside, we'll cut through something very beautiful, very interesting. If we're unlucky, it's just going to be this light grayish chalcedony throughout, which is not unattractive, right? Let's find out how lucky we are. I'll go ahead and get this on the 18-inch saw. I'll clamp it in, get a few slabs, and then I'll bring them back in here and I'll show you what they look like. Kendra's West Texas agate has been slabbed, and is it interesting on the inside or is it just plain? This is the first slice. This is what we saw on the outside. Just very plain looking chalcedony. What about the inside? Well, it's just plain looking chalcedony with some detail on top there. Let's take a look at the first slab. Well, the area here is plain, but I like this up here. Look at all the detail at the top. I don't know if I could do much with it, but it's interesting looking. This is kind of cool down here. I could definitely make cabs out of that. They would just be boring. But I imagine they could be very shiny cabochons because this stuff normally takes a great shine. Let's look at the next slab. Yep, pretty much the same thing. Not a whole lot going on inside, but up top, well, I think that's kind of pretty. What do you think? Yeah, I suppose I'll try to make just a standard cabochon out of this one day, just to see how shiny I can make it. It looks to be in really good shape, as you can see. Okay, one more slab. Same thing. The top is well, somewhat interesting, and the bottom is just that plain old chalcedony. Notice how it has these little, you can sort of see structures within there, almost blobs. You see that? Or sort of an outlined, how would you describe that? It has a pattern in there. That's sort of interesting. Yeah. Overall though, just rather plain. This is what we have left. I do see some little bubbles up there. You see those right there? I like that. So to my eye, the most interesting part is this upper area, which when I tilt it back to show you the reflection, you can see it's soft. So I don't know if we could do much with it. Now this stuff here will shape and shine brilliantly, I believe. Plenty left to, well, we could cut it up and tumble it, or who knows? Let's grade this sucker. What do we think? Obviously, as agates go, it's not particularly exciting. Now look, it looks like some sunglasses right there. You see there's the two lenses and the sort of, kind of, well, maybe sunglasses that have been flattened. So for a grade, I'm going to be generous because I think it's a beautiful stone. It's in great shape. I know I can make some shiny caps with it, but it's not terribly exciting. So I'm going to give it a B. I appreciate you watching this slabbing video, and I hope you enjoyed it. It was fun cutting this, although it didn't turn out to be super exciting on the inside. It's still some beautiful chalcedony. I hope you agree. Once again, thanks for watching, and be sure and check my other videos for more like this.